This is the AMYET V9-G60 e-bike. Big BMX cafe vibe from the frame, fat 4-inch tires, long bench seat, and a bold display. This bike catches your eye right away. In my opinion, that's half the fun with these fat tire e-bikes. They stand out and you feel like you're riding something special, not just another commuter bike. When I first pulled the AMYET V9-G60 out of the box, I had mixed feelings. I was honestly a bit worried about the weight. This thing comes in at a solid 84 pounds. That's on the heavy side, and I was thinking, is this going to feel like riding a tank? But as soon as I got it on the pavement, the motor made that melt away. The 1,000-watt motor peaking up to 1,500 watt gives it more than enough muscle to get you moving, and the acceleration is genuinely fun. Even with me weighing over 200 pounds, it pulled well up inclines and didn't feel underpowered at any point. It's perfect for someone who doesn't want to break a sweat on city hills, or if you just want that feeling of effortless cruising. Key features stand out right off the bat. The detachable 48-20Ah battery sits neatly in the frame and locks with a key. It's advertised to get up to 70 miles on a charge, and while I didn't quite hit that, more like around 50 for me, using a mix of throttle and pedal assist, I still found the range to be really solid for all my daily needs. For folks new to e-bikes, pedal assist just means the motor helps you pedal, so you go faster with less effort. There's also a throttle mode if you want to ride without pedaling, and straight pedal if you're out of battery. One of my favorite things about this bike is those fat tires. Big 20x4-inch knobby tires mean you're ready for almost anything. Street, light trails, even sand or snow. From my experience, they soak up bumps, potholes, and rough patches way better than the skinny tires you see on regular bikes. Paired with the dual suspension, that's a front suspension fork, plus a rear spring shock, it's a much smoother ride than I expected. It honestly surprised me how comfortable it was, even on some rough back roads near my place. I also appreciate how the mag wheels look. There's no worrying about bending rims or fiddling with spokes. The seat is a long bench style, a little on the firm side, and I'll admit, after about an hour riding, you start to notice it. I wouldn't pick this bench for multi-hour touring, but it gets the job done for quick rides around town or out to the park. The seat and handlebars are ergonomic enough that I didn't get sore wrists or back, and you could fit a second person on the bench if you really wanted to. But for longer trips, I think solo is best. The display is huge and impossible to miss, kind of retro with its bright, easy-to-read numbers. It's not super high-tech, just a LED style, not a fancy color screen, but you get all the important info at a glance. Your speed, battery level, odometer, and pedal assist mode. It's one of the more basic displays I've used, but for me, that's actually a positive. If you're new to e-bikes, it's easy to understand and nothing gets in your way. You turn the bike on with a key, set your assist level with a big button, and you're good to go. From my experience, simple is better, especially when you just want to get out and ride. Controls are really straightforward. On my right, I've got the half-twist throttle for a quick burst of speed, and there's a simple gear shifter, Shimano 7-speed, so it's reliable and enough range for light hills. The brakes are mechanical disc. The product manual said hydraulic, but what I got was mechanical, so just know that. They work fine for street riding and normal use, but if you're racing downhill, hydraulic would be nicer. When it comes to stopping, I feel confident even in wet weather, and I never felt out of control. There are bright front and rear lights, built-in turn signals, and a horn, which is great for city riding and lets people know you're coming. Assembly was really straightforward. It comes 90% pre-assembled, so I just had to attach the handlebars, pedals, and get the front wheel fully sorted out. All the bolts and tools are included. For someone who's never put together a bike before, this would probably take about 20 to 30 minutes, max. The manual is online. Just follow the steps and you'll be riding in no time. I did notice the front disc wasn't attached. Don't let that throw you off. It only takes an extra minute or two. If you're wondering about electronics, you've got a USB port to charge your phone off the bike's battery, which I love because I always forget to charge my phone before a long ride. There's also an on-off switch so the battery isn't draining when you're storing the bike. Little touches like that make a difference, especially if you're using this for regular errands or daily commuting. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants a ride that can handle varied conditions, not just city streets. Fat tires make off-road much less intimidating, and the motor power feels like plenty, whether you're carrying groceries or just zipping around. For day-to-day errands, commutes, or weekend rides, it's hard to beat the value you get for the price. Compared to some other bikes like Super 73 or the more expensive moped-style bikes out there, this gives you a lot of the same features for less than half the price. Sure, you're not getting all the smart app integrations and premium brakes, but honestly, I find that less and less important when the core ride is this good. Now, a couple of things to watch out for. The bike is heavy. If you have to carry it upstairs or fit it into a small car, be aware. The charging time is around 7 to 8 hours, so if you're planning to commute round trip on a full battery every single day, you'll need to plan your charging routine. I'd also say the ride position is more upright and chill, so if you're used to aggressive, sport-style bikes, this is more relaxed. The mechanical brakes are fine, but if you want ultra-precise, powerful braking for really fast downhill rides, hydraulic brakes would be missing here. But for my use and most people just getting into e-bikes, it does the job. From my experience, reliability has been solid. Nothing rattled loose even on bumpier roads, and the controls all felt tight and consistent. Frame construction looks and feels solid. The paint is durable, and the mag wheels are a real plus for lower maintenance. You won't find a lot of exposed wires or mess. The cable management is tidy and tucked out of the way. In conclusion, I think the AMYET V9-G60 is a fantastic choice for anyone wanting a thrilling, fuss-free e-bike that balances performance and comfort without a massive price tag. It picks up quick, goes fast enough to be exciting, and the fat tires plus dual suspension turn rough city rides or off-road paths into a smooth, easy experience. The retro display has its charm. There are enough gears for real hills, and the battery range hit all my goals. I'd say it's perfect for riders who want a bold, reliable bike for commuting, weekend fun, or even some light adventuring. And for those just getting into e-bikes, it's a great way to see what makes these bikes so much fun. If you found this quick review helpful or have any questions, definitely drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. And if you have other bikes you want me to check out. Thank you for watching.